This meeting is now called to order. Items listed on the agenda may be taken out of order presented. Two or more agenda items for consideration may be combined, and any item on the agenda may be removed or related discussion may be delayed at any time. Backup material for this agenda may be obtained from Luann D. Holmes, City Clerk, at the office of the City Clerk, 495 South Main Street, second floor, or on the city's webpage at www.lasvegasnevada.gov. First item on the agenda, call to order and roll call. Clerk, can you conduct a roll call?
Yes. Chair Birch,
Here.
Vice Chair Sarkeesian,
Here.
Member Williams, Member Fajardo,
Here.
Member McNair,
Here.
Member Parker, Member Flank,
Here.
Member Camarillo,
Here.
Member Iturralde,
Here.
Member DeVille, Member Cantos, Member Cruz, Member Martin, Member Burgess,
Here.
Member Fuller,
Here.
Member Buma,
Here.
Member Castro. Thank you, we do have a quorum.
Okay. Moving on to agenda item number 2, announcement regarding compliance with open meeting law. Clerk, are we in compliance?
Yes, we are in compliance.
Okay, agenda item number 3, public comment. Comment during this portion of the agenda must be limited to matters on the agenda for action. If you wish to be heard, come forward and give your name for the record. The amount of discussion as well as the amount of time any single speaker is allowed may be limited. Seeing that there are none, moving on to agenda item number 4. Presentations on Youth Neighborhood Association Partnership Program applications submitted by Valley High School MSTEM, Military Science, Technology, and Emergency Management, Ready Prep Go, KCES, K-Car Elementary School Drama Club, Sweet Dreams, A Magical Spring musical production of Willy Wonka, K. Caro Elementary School Student Council, Champions for Positivity, Next Gen Leaders, Hope for the Future, Eva M. Wolf Elementary School Student Council, Positively Rescued, Read and Build Crew, The Little Libraries, A Land of Love, Northeast Career and Technical Academy Construction Program, Little Library Stars Community Development Corporation, Las Vegas Hope Day, Taryn Brown, Kindness on Wheels, Team V, Project Volleyball, the All Sparks, Bricks and Bots, Youth Empowerment and Education Initiative, Guidance and Opportunity Youth Project, Youth Help Youth, Youth Help Youth, Making No-So Fleece Blankets, Youth of West Las Vegas Arts Center, Heal Your Heart Through the Arts, and Belong and Bloom, Belong and Bloom. Presenters listed above that do not appear during this meeting may be allowed to present at the December 16th or 13th, 2024 meeting, if excused by the board at their originally scheduled meeting.
Hi, Tara Manor here. Good evening, afternoon. Is it afternoon or evening? Close to the evening. Good afternoon or evening. I wanted to remind you all for the record that at our first meeting on December 2nd, we decided that the groups that did not show up or were not available for the times that they were scheduled, that they could reschedule for either today, December 9th, or Thursday, December 12th. And our first group is here. K. Carl Elementary School Student Council.
Also, note, please let it be known that if any members must leave early, please let it be known so that the city clerks may take note of it.
start yet until he welcomes you, and then once he welcomes you, you guys can start.
Hi, and welcome to the Youth Neighborhood Association Partnership Program Grant Review Board meeting. My name is Damari Birch, and I am the chair of the YNAB board. You have 5 minutes to make your presentation, then the board will have 5 minutes to ask any questions. Please introduce the name of your group and have all the members state their full names each time they come up to speak. This meeting is being recorded, so we will need you to speak loudly and clearly. You may begin when you are ready.
Good evening. I am Reese from K. Carl Student Council. We have 21 third, 4th, and 5th grade students. I am Reese Reinbold, and 2 adult leaders. We meet 2 times a month. We applied for the YNAB grant to get supplies to help animals and animal owners in our community. The name of our project is Champions for Positivity.
Hello, I'm Emma Sanchez. We came up with this project after discussing needs in our community. Many of our community members struggle to pay their bills, and they may not be able to take care of their animals without some help.
Hi, I am Leah Williams. Since our community members are struggling to afford their animals, the shelters are full, and there are many unwanted and unloved animals. Animal rescues are begging for people to foster pets. Studies show that owning an animal can be a relief stress. We can provide the required items to make fostering or adopting successful. We want to help the people and animals in our community with this project.
Hi, I am Jackson Smith. For our project to succeed, we must fill bags with pet food, snacks, a collar, a leash, and a handmade toy. Miss Polito and Miss Reinhardt will order our supplies. Then we will assemble the bags and write a personal note. When the bags are filled, we will deliver them to several places around our community. We will give some bags to animal shelters, a few animal rescues, and some homeless animal organizations.
Good evening. I am Aaliyah Williams. We will need the entire $2,000 to make our project come true. This will maximize the supplies that we need, add to our Champions for Positivity bags. Our goal is to put together 110 bags for our project.
Hello, I am Aiden Stevenson. We will journal our experiences as we complete this project. Pictures and journal entries will be shared with the students at K. Carl Elementary to show others what we are doing for the community and how we are helping others.
Hi, I am Jordan Whipple. YNAB should fund our project because we will work hard to finish Champions for Positivity. At K. Carl, we believe in giving back and would love the opportunity to do that for our community. Partnering up with YNAB is a great opportunity for us to support our community.
Good evening. I'm Adrian Carino. K. Carl Student Council has been participating in YNAB since 2016. These poster boards show some of our previous projects. Please consider allowing us to help our community once again. Thank you for your time. Do you have any questions?
Thank you for sharing your YNAB project idea with us. At this time, our grant review board may ask any follow-up questions. Does anyone on the board have any questions?
Member Buma, will you still be able to do your project if you don't get the full $2,000?
I am Aaliyah Williams. If we do not get the entire $2,000, we'll make less bags, and if we get anything less, we'll probably still make things work.
Excuse me, can you please put your mic on?
My bad. Can you hear me now? Okay. Is there a specific, I know you said a few shelters, a few organizations. Do you guys have a set place that you're intending to go to, or you guys are just still working on the areas?
We don't have a specific, my name is Leah Williams, and we don't have a specific place that we're going to. We're just trying to help as much as the shelters and like street animals as we can.
Hello, Member Iturralde here. How many are in your group? How many?
21.
Wow. That's great that.
Also, my name is Adrian Creed.
Thank you, Adrian. I love this idea of helping out pets. It's nice because sometimes when we have to make cuts or we want to save money for Christmas, you know, who gets left behind are sometimes our pets. So it's nice that you're thinking about our furry friends.
Vice Chair Sarkeesian, what do you think would be the hardest part about planning your project?
I think our hardest part, my name is Luke Kalina. I think our hardest part of making this project happen is probably ordering all the supplies we need to make all the baskets and trying to collect a bunch of bags for our project to put the supplies in.
Chair Birch, so will it be the students who are distributing these, or will it be your adult supervisors? Or, yeah.
The adult supervisors are going to be providing these materials. My name is Aiden Stevenson, by the way.
Does the board have any other questions? The YNAP Grant Review Board will be voting on the recommended YNAP funding awards at a later meeting. The YNAP Board will be presenting those recommendations to the Las Vegas City Council on February 19th, 2025. Tara Manor will notify your group with information about the YNAP Board's recommendations within the next 3 weeks. If you have any questions before then, please contact Tara and she will assist you. We thank you again for your time and your presentation.
Thank you.
Tara Manor here. The next project that we have coming forward is K. Carl Elementary School Drama Club.
Hi, and welcome to the Youth Neighborhood Association Partnership Program Grant Review Board meeting. My name is Damari Birch, and I am the chair of the YNAP Board. You have 5 minutes to make your presentation, then the board will have 5 minutes to ask any questions. Please introduce the name of your group and have all the members state their full names each time they come up to speak. This meeting is being recorded, so we'll need you to speak loudly and clearly. You may begin when you are ready.
I'm Samantha Pietropola from KCES Drama Department. Meet our talented cast.
I am Emma Torres. I'm Lily Davis.
I am Dwight Costa. I'm cashed out.
I'm Emma Sanchez.
I'm Grayson Eisenberg.
I'm Jameson McCauley-Rain. I am Reese Reinbold.
I am Lillian Harvey.
I am Jackson Smith.
I'm Ridley Peterson.
I'm Kaden Carlisle.
I'm Naya Reed.
I'm Oakley Williams.
I'm Jace Weber.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of your imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in a world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no place I know to compare with your imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be.
I'm Emma Sanchez. K. Carl Elementary is an exciting and special community that just so happens to offer a theater program. Through a drama club and annual productions, students in grades 3rd to 5th develop confidence, teamwork, and communication skills, supported by passionate equators, parents, and community partnerships. We strengthen school conductions through engaging artistic experiences.
This is our first time applying for this grant, and we are excited for the opportunity to receive support for our unique theater program at K. Carl Elementary. This funding will allow us to continue enriching the arts for our students and community.
I'm Jameson McCauley-Rain. YNAB should fund in our project to empower youth and strengthen communities through impactful initiatives. YNAB, by investing in our production, YNAB will inspire future leaders, demonstrate the importance of arts education, and leave a lasting positive impact.
1 minute left for the record.
I am Reese Reinbold. Sweet Dreams, a magical spring production of Willy Wonka, represents the talents of our 3rd through 5th graders. Students will bring this classical story to life through acting, singing, dancing, and stage production with creativity and pride. This family-friendly event will inspire support for arts education and strengthen connections between our school and the community. I'm Lillian Harvey. Sweet Dreams, a magical spring musical of Willy Wonka, is supported by parents, teachers, and community volunteers. Students and parents will help with costumes, sets, and backstage tasks, while teachers oversee choreography, vocal coaching, and rehearsals.
15 seconds left.
I am Jackson Smith. We have requested $2,000. The items listed will play critical roles in bringing the production of Willy Wonka to life, from scenery and backdrops to costumes, props, lighting, microphones, and concessions
Your
for
time is now
fundraising.
up. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your Why Not project idea with us. At this time, our grant review board may ask any follow-up questions. Does anyone on the board have any questions?
Member Buma, if you don't get all the money that you were asking for, will you still be able to do your project?
Yes, I think we would be able to, just we would have to work through it to figure out how to do it.
How many shows are planned and when are they going to be?
Excuse me, was that Member Martin?
Sorry, yes, Member Martin.
Thank you.
I'm Reese Reinbold. There will be about 3 to 4 shows, and they will all be in April.
Hi, Member Fuller over here. I love this. This is amazing. As a high school student, I was involved in many productions, including Willy Wonka. I noticed that on your budget, you are almost the $2,000 mark, which is great. But I noticed that there is nothing listed in the donations or cash donation list. And I know with many productions, there can always be surprised, expenses. So, like, do you guys have plans to do any fundraising or get things donated just to help out?
We do have my name is Naya Reed. We do have plans for fundraising, like our Halloween festivals and our winter festivals.
Awesome, thank you.
I'm Jace Weber, and we've been selling hot cocoa we've been selling hot cocoa for $1 for if we don't have enough money to get.
Awesome.
Chair Birch, how exactly do you think your play could benefit the community?
I am Jackson Smith. I think our play could benefit the community because we invite our teachers, friends, and family. So maybe they will try to maybe do another play, or maybe some other kids would try to do the play next year.
Okay, Chair Birch speaking again. Also, I just really want to compliment you guys on your singing and your performance. So thank you.
Member Booba, I have 2 other questions. So number 1, why do you choose April for your show times?
I'm Jackson Smith again. We choose April for our show times because that gives us a few months to be practicing the show so we can make it really good.
And my other one was, actually it just left me.
Does the board have any other questions? The YNAP Grant Review Board will be voting on the recommended YNAP funding awards at a later meeting. The YNAP Board will be presenting those recommendations to the Las Vegas City Council on February 19th, 2025. Tara Manor will notify your group with information about the YNAP Board's recommendations within the next 3 weeks. If you have any questions before then, please contact Tara and she will assist you. We thank you again for your time and your presentation.
Tara Manor here. I am going to go and see if I can be a part of their play. I love Willy Wonka. Violet, you're turning violet. Violet, you guys remember? Okay, never mind. Go watch the movie. It's beautiful. Okay, our next group is here. Valley High School Emergency Management. You guys have a presentation. Okay, it'll come up. You guys have 5 minutes on your presentation. He's going to welcome you. Don't start before he welcomes you. He'll give you some instructions. Okay. You know how to use it? Sure. Okay.
Hi, and welcome to the Youth Neighborhood Association Partnership Program Grant Review Board meeting. My name is Damari Birch, and I am the chair of the YNAB Board. You have 5 minutes to make your presentation, then the board will have 5 minutes to ask any questions. Please introduce the name of your group and have all the members state their full names each time they come up to speak. This meeting is being recorded, so we will need you to speak loudly and clearly. You may begin when you are ready.
Can you send us to recess really fast?
We are now in recess.
Let me get your presentation. Thank you. What is that?
this back. We are now back from recess, and you may present when you're ready.
Good afternoon, members of the board. I'm Christian Lopez, and today we'll be presenting Valley High School's Military Science, Technology, Emergency Management, Ready Prep Go. Established in 2016, MSTEM is one of the only magnet programs emphasizing emergency management in the state of Nevada. Our group has chosen to focus on the emergency preparedness in our community.
Good afternoon, my name is Eric Posses. We have been previously funded by the YNAP, to which we were funded $2,000 to fund the Ready Prep Go project last year. Thanks to your generous support, we were able to have an amazing first event. We returned this year for another generous grant of $2,000 that will help with our upcoming event.
This is Christian Lopez speaking, and this is our project from last year's event.
Good afternoon, my name is Emily Juarez, and these are our program instructors who will help us in this event, and these are the students who helped last year, returning to do this event again. Last year, we set up a mini carnival for the family's children, and we are doing so again this year. We are doing this for the parents who need this life-saving information without the hassle of their children.
This is Eric Posses speaking. What do we do as a program? We focus on obtaining life-saving certifications and skills. Guided by highly qualified professionals in emergency management, inspired by our expertise, we strive to emulate their dedication and capabilities. To get back to our community, we share the lessons that we learned by organizing an annual event called Ready Prep Go. During this event, we distribute emergency preparedness bags to families in the community, helping to promote safety and readiness among the youth and their families. The event is mostly ran by students, while our program instructors are just there advising the event. The event will consist of 45 students and local community emergency responders.
Why do we do this? We aim to educate the families in our communities on how to properly handle a variety of emergency scenarios in the Valley High School area. In addition to verbal instruction, we provide hands-on lessons with emergency tools to ensure that they are well prepared for emergencies. As a Tier 1 school, Valley High School serves a community where many families face economic challenges. Through our efforts, we strive to ease their concerns about emergency preparedness and support their safety and resilience. This $2,000 grant will help us purchase those emergency kits for our community.
We would like to demonstrate one component that will occur during our Ready Prep Go project. A cut on a leg is bleeding profusely after you dropped your X-Acto knife in art class. Ideally, we have gauze and medical grade tourniquet on standby. We will show you today what you will do without those supplies and still save a life.
This is Christian Lopez speaking. At a time of emergency, we do not always have high-quality tools, so we would like to demonstrate common items like this whiteboard rag. Emily is stuffing the laceration slowly. And then we'll be applying pressure. What we are doing here is applying blockage to the bleeding to mitigate blood loss for the victim. If bleeding does not stop, we would like to demonstrate a homemade tourniquet. To demonstrate, we will be using a jacket and some type of stick. Today we'll be using a wooden ruler. The first step will be to wrap the jacket 1 to 2 inches above the wound, and then make a knot and place the ruler on top of the knot. Therefore, you will make a secondary knot on top of the ruler. And start twisting.
1 minute left for the record.
This means we are cutting off all circulation to the wound. This could be painful, but it's better for the patient to have this discomfort than a loss of life. It doesn't matter what items, whether it's medical grade or not, stopping the bleeding is vital. This is just one of the many life-saving techniques that the community will learn at our Ready Prep Go event. Thank you for your time. Are there any questions?
Thank you for sharing your YNAP project idea with us. At this time, our grant review board may ask any follow-up questions. And before I let the rest of the board ask their questions, is it okay if you raise the prop up real quick so we can see it? Okay, thank you. Does the board have questions they want to ask?
Member Martin, I have a few questions. Which disasters are you guys interested in talking about? I know you mentioned the knife dropping in like an art classroom, but what other ones? Also, how many people attended last year's event, and what's the projected amount of attendees this year?
My name is Eric Posses. The type of events that we will be demonstrating at our Ready Prep Go event is stuff like a heat wave and electrical outage, and local emergency events that might occur in our area.
I'm Emily Juarez, and to answer your second question, there was about 250, if I remember, families who came to the event last year.
And our projected participants this year will be roughly the same as last year's. Yep.
Vice Chair Sarkeesian, how do you plan on advertising your event?
We plan on advertising our events to our community partners, who are the City of Las Vegas and Henderson Offices of Emergency Management, our Community Emergency Response Team, CERT, and the Nevada Red Cross. And other ways is going through social media, and our high school's morning announcements.
Member Buma, what has been the hardest part planning your project?
The hardest part of planning our project is getting our message out, since we're just a high school and we're trying to get everybody in our community to know the importance of emergency management.
Member Williams, down here, over here, to your left. I want to first commend you guys on this project for emergency preparedness, because this is very important. You never know when emergencies take place, whether at school, whether at home, or anywhere in the community. Emergencies tend to happen when you least expect them. So I just wanted to applaud you guys on taking up this as a project to educate your students and folks at your school. So awesome job. I think this is something that's really needed in our community. So thank you. No question, I just wanted to applaud you on your project.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Member Fuller. I'm right over here. Can you confirm where this event is taking place?
Hi, I'm Emily Juarez. This event is taking place at our school, Valley High School.
Okay. And staff and maybe city attorney can help me out here, but I think Valley is not in the city limits.
You're correct.
So
It's a
township.
city adjacent property, and I usually, a Ward 3 office does claim like a lot of the residents, because those residents are zoned in the city, but the high school is actually in the county.
Right.
That was gonna be my comment to the board members. I realize this is in Valley, but we do service them, and we work collectively with their principal on other issues, so I would like to still hopefully see that we can support them, but I'll leave that up to staff.
And this is Member Williams, and I do believe they were funded last year.
Last year.
As you know, there are several schools that sit on borders that the students live in the city. However, the school sits right there on the border, but they were funded last year.
And then this member Iturralde, again, I just wanted to make a comment. I do recall this from last year, and I appreciate you bringing it forward. And the only thing I want to add or suggest maybe is for there to be somebody maybe available who could speak Spanish. When the city went through, COVID and stuff, we struggled to make sure we were communicating to all types of community members. And it was difficult because we didn't expect to be in the COVID situation we were in, but so I think if you can keep that in the back of your minds and making other families who speak different languages comfortable to ask questions and get more prepared for any type of emergency, I think you're in the right direction. So good work.
Thank you.
Member Buma, again,
15 seconds for the record.
will you still be able to do your project if you don't get all the money that you were asking for?
We will be still able to, Harry Posse's talking, we will be able to hold the event still, but without giving out the emergency
Your
management.
time is now up. Thank you.
The YNAP Grant Review Board will be voting on the recommended YNAP funding awards at a later meeting. The YNAP Board will be presenting those, the YNAP Board will be presenting those recommendations to the Las Vegas City Council on February 19th, 2025. Tara Manor will notify your group with information about the YNAP Board's recommendations within the next 3 weeks. If you have any questions before then, please contact Tara and she will assist you. So we thank you again for your time and your presentation.
Thank you. Tara Manor here. In reference to the group that we just saw, Valley High School, I wanted to make sure that we all know that the group wouldn't have made it this far if they weren't allowed to have the project. As far as Valley High School goes, again, there are students there we serve because they are so close to Ward 3, and also our department has programs at that school, so we service that school as well. So that is why that school is here. Okay, so that's for the record. And the next group that we have coming up is Next Gen Leaders.
This will help you control your presentation before I go back. Don't start until he welcomes you. He's going to give you some instructions. Ready to go. You don't have to bend over. You just stand up straight and speak. Be confident. You got this. Okay? All right.
Hi, and welcome to the Youth Neighborhood Association Partnership Program Grant Review Board meeting. My name is Damari Birch, and I'm the chair of the YNAP Board. You have 5 minutes to make your presentation, then the board will have 5 minutes to ask any questions. Please introduce the name of your group and have all the members state their full names. This meeting is being recorded, so we need you to speak loudly and clearly. You may begin when you are ready.
Hi, my name is Janiyah Brown, and the name of our project is called the Next Gen Leader Community Library. Our community library aims to foster a love for reading and a lifelong learning in our neighborhood. By offering a diverse collection of books for all ages, the library will be a vibrant hub of knowledge and creativity. The library will be a weather-resistant structure placed in a central location within our neighborhood. It will offer a diverse range of books catering to different interests and age groups, making reading material easily accessible to all community members. Our community library will enhance literacy and learning opportunities, engaging community members in educational reading activities. It will also foster community engagement by providing a shared space where neighborhoods community can exchange books and ideas. Why you should fund Next Gen Leaders Community Library is because it has community benefits by social interactions, building friendships, accessibility 24/7 access, no fees, lasting impact, educational support, and promoting positivity.
Thank you for sharing your Why Not project idea with us. At this time, our Grant Review Board may ask any follow-up questions. Does anyone on the board have any questions?
Member Buma, how much are you asking for?
$2,000.
And if you don't get the full 2,000, will you still be able to do your project?
We will still be able to promote literacy, but I'm not too sure about having the community library within the community.
Member Martin, I have a question. So would you say that your community has a lot of children? Because I was looking at your list of books and they're like for like pre-K to maybe like 4th grade, or would it be more beneficial to just donate the books to like preschools rather than like a selected area?
Well, we have a lot of kids in our neighborhood, so depending on their reading, like reading intelligence, we just picked a wide range of books easily for everybody to read.
This Member Williams down here, on the same side, over here. So have you worked with Tara and Manor and the YDSI? They run several little libraries, free libraries. So maybe there's a way that you can partner with them as well. So if you don't get the free or the full amount at the city in the YDSI program with TAR, they do little libraries as well. So maybe they can partner with you with your library. And you can use them as an example because they have, you can ask TAR, I think there's 5 or 6 already running TAR Manor. How many little libraries do you guys have that YDSI operate?
This house has about 16 locations.
16 locations. So you might be able to partner with them, find out if there is a library that's close to yours where you can continue to donate books, or you can partner with them if you don't get the full funding. Because like she said, there's 16 current locations. Maybe you could be their 17th location.
Member Iturralde, I have a question. How many youth members are in your group?
There's currently like a couple volunteers willing to help because at our school we do online school. So I'm in NHS, so that's basically like a volunteer opportunity where people could sign up to help.
Okay. So hopefully you'll be promoting that you would like help or bring more people into your group to spread the love. That's a good idea, so thank you.
Thank you.
Vice Chair Sarkeesian, how will you make sure your project is sustainable throughout the years, like even when you don't have funding, like maybe next year?
We will constantly be like promoting it in different ways, like checking up on our neighborhoods or in our neighborhood community members and stuff like that.
Thank you.
Chair Birch, how exactly do you personally feel connected to this project?
Well, me personally, I like to read, and that's one of my hobbies, and so it's like taking back from like social media and technology and just reading and enhancing your literacy.
Does the board have any other questions?
Actually, I have one more question. I know you said an additional funding, like medical masks. What would that be for specifically?
Medical masks is just like if you have a cold or anything else, and then you come to like
1 minute left for the record.
Where the library is at, you won't like spread any germs or anything like that.
Are there any other questions? The YNAP Grant Review Board will be voting on the recommended YNAP funding awards at a later meeting. The YNAP Board will be presenting those recommendations to the Las Vegas City Council on February 19th, 2025. Tara Manor will notify your group with information about the YNAP Board's recommendations within the next 3 weeks. If you have any questions before then, please contact Tara and she will assist you. We thank you again for your time and your presentation.
Tara Manor here. The other group that we had scheduled for this time is not able to make it. They were in a car accident, and so I am asking if they are able to reschedule on Thursday, December 12th.
Member Fajardo, what group was that?
Sorry. That is the Stars Community Development Corporation.
Yeah, we need a motion.
Member Iturralde, I'll go ahead and motion for this group to be heard on Thursday. Even though.
We need someone to second that emotion. Member Fajardo, I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you. At this time, we have, the next presenter is Teron Brown, Kindness on Wheels. Teron Brown, Kindness on Wheels.
Hi, and welcome to the Youth Neighborhood Association Partnership Program Grant Review Board meeting. My name is Damari Birch, and I'm the chair of the YNAP board. If you have 5 minutes to make your presentation, then the board will have 5 minutes to ask any questions. Please introduce the name of your group and have all the members state their full names. This meeting is being recorded, so we will need you to speak loudly and clearly. You may begin when you are ready.
Good afternoon. My name is Teron Brown, and I'm representing the Kindness on Wheels project. This is our first time applying for a grant, and we're excited to have the opportunity to share our vision with you. Kindness on Wheels is a project focused on spreading care by giving out hygiene kits that involve items like toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorant, and more to those in need. This project is important because personal hygiene is essential for health, but also for self-esteem and confidence. By providing these kits, we hope to address this need while demonstrating kindness and care. We came up with this idea because we saw a need in the community for basic hygiene items, and kindness can go a long way, doesn't matter who or where you are. YNAP should fund our project because it will help the community, bring people together, and make a huge difference in the world. Thank you for listening. I'm happy to answer any questions you have.
Thank you for sharing your YNAP project idea with us. At this time, our grant review board may ask any follow-up questions. Does anyone on the board have any questions?
Member Buma, how much are you asking for?
2,000, I'm Teron Brown, and I'm asking for 2,000.
Vice Chair Sarkeesian, so you said you're giving hygiene kits to the community. Like, are you talking about homeless people or just like people off the street?
I'm mainly talking about children, like, who need it.
And how will you determine, like, who needs it?
Anybody who comes. We'll have enough for anybody who comes. So we're going to be giving it out to anybody who comes.
Member Buma, I have 2 more questions. How many bags are you like making bags, and if so, how many bags are you making?
I'm gonna be making 400 bags, 200 for little boys and 200 for little girls.
Is there a specific center or, oh, sorry, Member Martin, center or, I don't know, there's a lot of homeless shelters that you could maybe start off just because it's like somewhere people usually go when they need help, or else, where else do you plan on giving them out?
I plan on doing it at the Doolittle Gym.
Member Boom, when will you do this project?
Whenever, or if I do get accepted for a grant, I will be trying to do it as early as possible.
Member Camarillo, how do you feel connected to this project?
Growing up, I watched my friends who didn't have items and needed it really bad, and I couldn't do anything about it.
Does the board have any other questions? The YNAP Grant Review Board will be voting on the recommended YNAP funding awards at a later meeting. The YNAP Board will be presenting those recommendations to the Las Vegas City Council on February 19th, 2025. Tara Manor will notify your group with information about the YNAP Board's recommendations within the next 3 weeks. If you have any questions before then, please contact Tara and she will assist you. We thank you again for your time and your presentation.
Tara Manor here. I want to let the board know that K. Carl Student Council left you all some goodies. We'll be bringing them to you. And I'll take one for myself. Thank you. All right, the next group that we have is Northeast Career Tech Construction Program.
Hi, and welcome to the Youth Neighborhood Association Partnership Program Grant Review Board Meeting. My name is Damari Birch, and I'm the chair of the YNAP Board. You have 5 minutes to make your presentation, then the board will have 5 minutes to ask any questions. Please introduce the name of your group and have all members state their full names. This meeting is being recorded, so we will need you to speak loudly and clearly. You may begin when you are ready.
Hi, my name is Perla Hernandez, and I am the construction student representative over at Northeast Korean Technical Academy. And today I will be presenting to you guys the Free Little Library project. So our school, Northeast Korean Technical Academy, is a unique school which has only been in the 2nd year of operation. We have 10 career-focused programs that are meant to shorten the timeline from freshman orientation to revenue generation. The 4 main key points that I will be going through in today's presentation will be about the project, the community impact, the project goals, and our teams and hours. We were inspired by the impact that the Buddy Benches made for our community. So that's when we came up with the idea to create a free little library that is run by a give and take system. This not only helps us build up our skills for the workforce after we graduate, but it also helps our community. Our community impact. So we want to promote a love for literacy for children of all ages. We want to bring our community together through these libraries. And by that, we mean we want people to help and have the shared responsibility to maintain these libraries and keep them efficient. These little libraries will provide easy access to books. So our project goals. Here on the screen, you can see an example of a little library that Ms. DG took a picture of on an out-of-state trip. We have collaborated with engineering to create different designs and variations, and we have also partnered up with Energy to provide solar lighting to make these little libraries efficient and visible at night. Our 7 teams have also created estimated building materials. So we calculated those by creating material and cut list. And this connects to our project-based learning by communication, teamwork, and problem-solving abilities. We also want to partner up with future partnerships such as Tice Place and the Nevada Community Partners. We have 6 community partners and 7 teams of students. We are still high school students and only plan on spending 90 hours on this project on total, with 80 of those hours being working hours and 10 of those hours being installment and event hours. Thank you for the opportunity to let us share our vision. We'll be happy to hear your feedback. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your Why Not project idea with us. At this time, our grant review board may ask any follow-up questions. Does anyone on the board have any questions?
Member Buma, if you don't get all the money that you are asking for, will you still be able to do your project? And how much are you asking for?
We won't be able to provide as many libraries as we want to, but we can still probably be able to produce 2 to 3 libraries.
And how much are you asking for?
2,000.
This member Williams, down here, your far left. Once again, I believe, I just wanted to let you know that a couple of places that you wanted to partner with, Ty's Place and Nevada Partners, neither are in the city of Las Vegas. But partnering with the city of Las Vegas, they have 17 little libraries. So I don't know exactly where you have your location at, but kind of figure out where those are, because there's 17 of them. And so we don't want to duplicate locations and spots if there are already little libraries in certain areas. So as you're going through your project, it'd be good to just find out where those are and finding out, make sure there's a community or a need for a little library in that particular area.
Member McNair, really quick question. What is the transportation on there? Are you guys like paying for gas or are you guys like getting transportation tickets?
To go to the locations?
Oh, okay. I thought us as a city could do that, but I'm sorry. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't really understand your question.
On here, it says transportation. I thought you were gonna bring people there. I didn't know you guys were like going there. I'm sorry. I got a little confused there.
Member Fuller, I think she's, so there in the budget, it has transportation for $100.
Oh, that would be to pay for fuel, delivery,
Excuse me.
things like that.
I'm sorry. Can you please speak into the mic and state your name?
My name's Krista Thigi. I'm the instructor for the construction program at Northeast. The budget for transportation covers costs of fuel and if we needed to rent a trailer or anything like that for delivery.
This is Member Iturralde. I just wanted to say, I love that your construction class thought of this idea. I mean, I know that you're new to this board, YNAP, and this grant opportunity, and I'm excited to see you before us. I can't wait to hear about other ideas you have in years to come once you're done with this cool project.
Thank you.
Vice Chair Sarkeesian, I also want to piggyback off of what she said. I really like that this idea, like in general, and how your program is doing it, and like coming from a school that also has programs, I think it's really nice to partner with others and just have like something that like the community can benefit from. So thank you.
Member Williams, I had one more question, I'm sorry. Are you guys actually going to, and it's based on the picture, are you guys actually building these?
Yes.
Now, my question or my comment is, we've had several with the city that have been vandalized, and maybe at some particular point in time, if you can get with Tara Manor, because that might be a great way for us to partner with you guys in terms of how to replace some of the ones that have been vandalized or broken and those kind of things, because it's hard for us, having 17 of them, to keep the maintenance up on them. So there might be an awesome partnership with the city of Las Vegas on how we maintain the ones that we have.
40 seconds left for the record.
You're so smart, Harry. It's a great idea. Just want to say that.
Member Booma, what has been the Member Booma again? What has been the hardest part planning your project?
I don't think there has necessarily been a hard part in it because
15 seconds left.
All three programs have actually good communication within each other. So to be honest, there's no hard part in building this if you have the right team.
Your time is now up. Thank you.
Thank you.
The YNAB Grant Review Board will be voting on the recommended funding awards at a later meeting. The YNAB Board will be presenting those recommendations to the Las Vegas City Council on February 19th, 2025. Tara Manor will notify your group with information about the YNAB Board's recommendations within the next 3 weeks. If you have any questions before then, please contact Tara and she will assist you. We thank you again for your time and your presentation.
Thank you.
Okay, Tara Manor here. Our next group is here. The next group is Read and Build Crew. And before they come out, Tara, can you please get that card? Say it one more time. Can you please get that that organization's card or business something, because I know ours get vandalized so much. So. Yes, I will. Thank you. Yes, please.
Hi, and welcome to the Youth Neighborhood Association Partnership Program Grant Review Board meeting. My name is Damari Birch, and I'm the chair of the YNAP Board. You have 5 minutes to make your presentation, then the board will have 5 minutes to ask you any questions. Please introduce the name of your group and have all the members state their full names each time they come up to speak. This meeting is being recorded, so we will need you to speak loudly and clearly. You may begin when you are ready.
Good evening. Our group is the Little Libraries, A Land of Love. I am John Denman, the team lead,
My name's Catherine Denman.
and she is the support coordinator. So for about our project, this project initially is going to be my Eagle Scout project for Troop 312 of the Las Vegas Area Council. And this project will be in goal trying to promote literacy and community engagement within the Las Vegas community. And its vision is to try to promote accessible and inclusive book sharing spaces for everyone. And so just for a little bit of background information about this problem, Nevada in the United States is one of the lowest scoring states in terms of literacy. And the United Nations declares that literacy is one of the most important important keys in trying to uphold well-being within a country. And so as you can see upon this graph, Nevada is at 83.9% in terms of illiteracy, making this issue very significant. So a little bit about the technicalities of this project. Our locations will be at Rainbow Family Park, at 7151 West Oakley Boulevard, and at the Doris Hancock Elementary School. And the youth and adult collaboration, so the youth, such as me and her, we will be designing, painting, and maintaining the libraries, which is what this project is going to be about, and the adults will be providing guidance. And the expected volunteer hours will be approximately 17, consisting of scouts, adults, volunteers, and students, consisting of students from Spring Valley High School and scouts from Troop 312. And so this is what the project is going to be looking like. It again is going to be inspired by the Free Little Libraries and the initial organization. And the designs again are going to be able to show the books that are going to be in it. And if you do not already know, the Free Little Libraries organization allows community members to establish these little libraries and allowing people to put in books, again promoting literacy within that community in sort of a give a book, take a book policy. So for the funds requested, we request the full funding, and the exact amounts are listed on the paper below. One of the biggest costs will be the actual little library kit and the shipping, because again, this will be through the Free Little Library program, but again, the funds can be quite high, and so this is where those funds come in. And so as for the timeline, right now we are at the application presentation and board funding recommendations. And then in February 2025, we are then asking for the funding recommendations and approval, and then we will begin the project construction. And the exact timelines are on the form below. And we are expected to have the entire project finished by March of 2025. Upon reflection, we think it's especially important to have reflection for these kinds of projects because it is something that is going to be heavily community-based, and so we need to make sure that we're able to gather as many opinions from the community and seeing what went right, what went wrong, and how we can improve with such projects later on in the future. So why is this project so important? Well, for starters, it empowers the youth. A lot of times, the youth, there is a very low literacy rates, especially within Nevada and Las Vegas itself. However, literacy has the power to have individuals critically think, develop a sense of self, and to really learn about the world around them, which is such an important factor in trying to uphold the livelihood and the well-being of people, not just within Las Vegas, but the entire world. It also promotes community spirit. Again, this project is heavily community-based. We are gathering several opinions and feedback from the community, so we're able to make sure that it actually benefits the community. A lot of times, several other projects will not get feedback from the community, but this is a project that
1 minute left for the record.
And then it also is in a step toward the stronger future. Again, when we have people who are more literary aware and more are able to critically think, they're able to make a better community. And it also has a lasting impact. When people are able to critically think, they're able to benefit the community more. And when that community is filled with more critical thinkers, the community itself is better. It is through such projects that we are able to uphold the well-being and livelihood within the Las Vegas community. And reading not only reading has the power to empower individuals and the communities, and you were able to foster a more global-minded thinking. And with such projects, you were able to see the world not just with your own eyes, but with eyes beyond your own.
15 seconds left.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your Why Not project idea with us. At this time, our grant review board may ask any follow-up questions. Does anyone here on the board have any questions?
Member Buma, I see that you are requesting $2,000, but your total is under that. What would you do with the extra money?
The extra money would go towards the actual resources and materials used for the project. That initial amount is the bare minimum that's needed. However, the more money that we're able to put into this, the better the project can be. The higher the quality the project is, the better we're able to benefit the community, such as providing more paint, providing more decorations for the actual libraries themselves, and we're also able to get our hands on more books. We are going to be trying to get donations of books, but if we're able to actually purchase more books, we're able to better control what goes in the actual libraries, and we're able to provide higher quality content for the people who are going to be using these libraries.
Member Martin, how many people are you planning to service? I'm on your left.
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
How many people are you planning to service, or I know you're thinking about putting it in a neighborhood, right? The libraries. So how many people do you expect would visit it monthly?
Initially, these projects do get, at the beginning, they are very popular, so we're expecting around these neighborhoods to have about more than a couple dozen. However, as the project continues, that may trickle down a little, but if we're able to continue helping these libraries, making sure that they're being maintained, they're having a good supply of books, we can see that number being maintained, so around a couple dozens. Within the elementary school though, because there are going to be so many kids, we can definitely see those numbers to be higher, reaching around 50. And again, that number, even though it's not extremely high, it's a step towards the right direction. If we're able to help kids, even if it's such a little amount, it's still a step in the right direction.
Hi, Member Fuller over here. One, I love that both your locations are in Ward 1, which I am helping represent here on this board. And then first comment is that first question, have you reached out to the Rainbow Family Park Neighborhood Association? They might be interested in partnering or giving donations to this project. And two, as an Eagle Scout myself, I am glad to see a project like this that is so amazing for the community.
Yes, we've actually tried reaching out to the location itself. We're trying to request it through this actual project coordinator. However, it's like a permitting issue, and so we need to have an adult involved with that. But we have been reaching out, and with for that park, it's about permitting and really trying to work through the levels of sort of the government officials involved in that. For the school, we're actually going through the principal herself. We've gotten her verbal approval from that. Again, it's just really about permitting.
Okay, fantastic. Like if you need any help from Ward 1 on the permitting, please let us know. We'll help you out.
So, yes.
Member Williams, down here to your far left. My question is, I know this is the Eagle Scout program. What have you looked into for sustainability for after the project? How long do you think this can continue? Because a lot of these libraries, they need a lot of assistance from school and community to be maintained over long periods of time. So how long are you going to stay with this little library? Do you plan on doing it for just a year, 5 years, 2 years, 1 year? Have the school?
I definitely will be trying to keep a close eye on it for a year with Free Little Libraries organization.
1 minute left.
Something that is heavily community-based, and so once we actually get the Free Little Libraries established, we're going to be in heavy contact with the school and the park itself, trying to build those relationships that we're able to say, hey, what is going on with the Free Little Library 6 months from now, 1 year from now. And so again, it's very much relationship heavy. Again, within the first year, it's very going to be heavily watching it. And as the years start to progress, it's going to be more based on the community who's going to be watching it. But again, that first year is very closely monitored.
All right. Great answer. Thank you.
Does the board have any other questions? The YNAB Grant Review Board will be voting on the recommended YNAB funding awards at a later meeting. The YNAB Board will be presenting those recommendations to the Las Vegas City Council on February 19th, 2025. Tara Manor will notify your group with information about the YNAB Board's recommendations within the next 3 weeks. If you have any questions before then, please contact Tara and she will assist you. We thank you again for your time and your presentation.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Tara Manor here for the record. There was a question asked to the group about permission for the sites. So he does have permission from the school site. For the City of Las Vegas Park, I told him that we would partner with him in order for him to place the little library there. So he does have permission for both sites, just for clarification. The next group that we have coming up is Evil Wolf Student Council. They're not in here. I'm going to ensure that they are ready, so give me one moment.
Hi, and welcome to the Youth Neighborhood Association Partnership Program Grant Review Board meeting. My name is Damari Birch, and I am the chair of the YNAB Board. You have 5 minutes to make your presentation, then the board will have 5 minutes to ask any questions. Please introduce the name of your group and have all members state their full names each time they come up to speak. This meeting is being recorded, so I will need you to speak loudly and clearly. You may begin when you are ready.
Good evening. My name is Miyaki Nunes. I am a 5th grade student and the president of Student Council at Eagle Wolf Elementary School. Our organization, Student Council, is made up of 32 students in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. We meet 4 times a month and also assist at events at our school. Our student leaders promote leadership and motivate others to sprinkle kindness everywhere. Our mission is to make our school, community, and world a better place.
Hello, my name is Connor Sanchez. This is our first time applying for a grant through YNAP. We are so grateful and excited for this opportunity.
Hi, my name is Giselle Sanchez. Our project is titled Positively Rescue. As a student council, we all got together and brainstormed powerful ways that we can give back to our community.
Hello, I'm Jahir Gomez. After brainstorming, we all had one thing in common. We knew we wanted to help the animals of Las Vegas, especially those in great need.
Good evening. I'm Athena Roach, supporting local animal shelters and organizations throughout Las Vegas gives us an opportunity to bring back hope and a feeling of belonging to those who most need it.
Hello, my name is Ebony Moore. Our project, Positivity Rescue, will also help encourage others to be more kind and empathetic, especially towards animals.
Good evening. I'm Brandon Baltazar. Our student council will work together with members of our school community, including advisors Ms. Godinez, Ms. Aubrey, Ms. Lowe, Ms. Callahan, and Ms. Garcia, to purchase items from the wish list of 4 animal shelters and organizations that support animals in need.
Hi, I'm Giselle Gaywood. The shelters and organizations are Animal Foundation, Hearts Alive Village, Heaven Can Wait, and Street Dogs LV.
Hello, I'm Noah Nava. If we received the total amount of $2,000, we would purchase specific items from each of the organization's wish lists, about $500 each.
Good evening. I'm Nasir Sullivan. Some items on the wish list include formula and nursing bottles for puppies and kittens, food, treats, paper bending, training pads, collars, harnesses, toys, and more.
Hello, I am Kimberly Gonzalez. If we receive the additional funding of $500, we would love the opportunity to purchase additional pet food and supplies for Street Dogs LV, which supports homeless animals. Hi, I am Melanie Candelas. Our 32 student leaders and our 5 other advisors will work together to purchase, sort down, and deliver the supplies to the 4 shelters and the organizations.
Hello, I'm Kalia Barkla at Eagle Wolf Elementary School. We value having a safe, nurturing, and cooperative environment to learn, grow, and thrive in. Hi, I'm Catherine Pacho. We believe that animals deserve the same and are hopeful that our project will help contribute to that.
Good evening. I'm Sydney Taylor. The pictures you see here today are all the animals that need our help. By funding our project, you can help us make that happen. Thank you so much for your time. Do we have any questions?
Thank you for sharing your YNAP project idea with us. At this time, our grant review board may ask any follow-up questions. Does anyone on the board have any questions? Chair Birch, do you think you'd be able to complete this project if you weren't able to get the funding you've requested? Or all the funding you requested?
Good evening. My name is Alyssa Godinez. I'm an advisor for the Eagle Wolf Student Council. Am I allowed to approach?
Yes, but we do prefer the students to answer.
Can I request that you reword the question perhaps so they can understand it a little better?
Yes, of course. Do you think you'd be able to get all the things you want if you don't get all the money you need?
Excuse me, can you say that one more time?
Do you think you'd be able to purchase all the things you want if you don't get all the money you need?
I don't think we will purchase all the items because we're trying to get as many items as possible to help the animal shelters.
Member Martin, I would just like to commend you on the project. I really enjoy Las Vegas and our shelters, and we do need a little bit of aid with them, so I'm glad you guys chose this project. One thing I would just recommend, not a question, is most of the time, I mean, definitely supplies are necessary, but volunteering your time at the shelter, I know you guys are very young, so that might not be possible, but if you can, that would be the best because they're usually short-staffed and getting extra help of hands is usually the best thing. But I love the idea of the supplies as well.
Member Iturralde here, I have the same comments. I'm so impressed with your large group and how often you get together and meet and talk about these great opportunities and for the community. So I'm really looking forward to this project happening for you and seeing what other projects you get to do in the future.
Vice Chair,
Member Buba, what has been the hardest part planning your project?
Are you able to repeat the question, please?
What has been the hardest part planning your project?
Excuse me, before you answer, can you please also restate your name each time everyone comes up?
All
just
right.
To make it easier for our clerks.
I'm Brandon Baltazar, but can you ask the question in a different way, please?
What has been, what do you feel like what has been, the most difficult part with your project?
I think the most difficult part with our project has probably been applying for the grant, because we didn't know if we were gonna come here tonight. So getting the application ready was really nerve-wracking.
Vice Chair Sarkeesian, I just want to say thank you guys for coming here and doing this. You guys did such a good presentation. I'm so proud of all of you. Just one question. How many dogs are you guys planning to help out? Like just around? Like an estimate.
Hi, I'm Giselle Sanchez. We're planning to help like almost all dogs in the city that need our help.
Okay, thank you.
Does the board have any other questions? The YNAB Grant Review Board will be voting on the recommended YNAB funding awards at a later meeting. The YNAB Board will be presenting those recommendations to the Las Vegas City Council on February 19th, 2025. Tara Manor will notify your group with information about the YNAB Board's recommendations within the next 3 weeks. If you have any questions before then, please contact Tara and she will assist you. We thank you again for your time and your presentation.
Tara Manor here. At this time, we can go to dinner a little early as we wait for groups to arrive. So we finished our first half a little early, and we can go to dinner at this time.
We are now in recess. We are now back from recess.
Hi, Tara Manor speaking. I hope that you all enjoyed your dinner. And we are back to complete our presentations for the evening. So we have here at this time the All Sparks. He's going to welcome you first, okay? You have a presentation. Give us 1 second. Give me 1 second. Do you know how to use this for your slides to go forward and go back? Okay. You got 5 minutes. 5 minutes for your presentation, 5 minutes for questions afterwards, okay? Give 1 second, he's gonna welcome you first.
Hi, and welcome to the Youth Neighborhood Association Partnership Program Grant Review Board meeting. My name is Damari Birch, and I'm the chair of the YNAP board. You have 5 minutes to make your presentation, then the board will have 5 minutes to ask you any questions. Please introduce the name of your group and have all the members state their full names. This meeting is being recorded, so we will need you to speak loudly and clearly. You may begin when you are ready.
Hello, my name is Victor Hill and I'm 9 years old. I am the youth leader for the Alt Sparks and will be discussing our project, Bricks and Bots. This is the second time the Alt Sparks are applying for the YNAP grant. I will be doing this project with my brother, Calvin. For the 2023-2024 year, the Alt Sparks were awarded a YNAP grant for Brickathon, where imagination takes the lead. For 2024-2025, we would like to do a project called Bricks and Bots. For our previous project, Brickathon, we received $2,000 in YNAP funding. We had 75 total attendees, adults and children. We posted pictures on our website, theallsparks.org, and shared event photos with the library. On our feedback forms, we got 100% yes on questions such as, did the event inspire creativity, and did the event foster community engagement? Some comments shared as their favorite experience or moment of the event were seeing kids interact together, building with family, the souvenir was a cute touch, we gave out Lego advent items, watching the kids think, plan, and smile, and collaborative play. A lesson we learned was to be more careful about the event dates. Our last session was on May 4th and had lower attendance because it was at the same time as the Giant Science and Technology Expo at the World Market Center. So we made sure a Bricks and Bots session was not during the Science Expo for this project. We did have one family who went to the Science Expo in the morning and came to our event in the afternoon. Their daughters had attended a Brickathon session the prior week and wanted to come to another session. For the 2024-2025 Bricks and Bots project, we are expanding the brick building concept to include a separate session for coding and increasing the event from 2 to 3 days. The project will be held at the Summerlin Library on June 14th, June 21st, and July 26th. Over 3 days, we anticipate reaching 102 people. Lego building and coding allows people to bond and create special memories. I want others to experience the joy I have when I play with Lego. Though Lego isn't just play, it improves creativity, fine motor skills, spatial awareness, and critical thinking. It promotes inclusion because all community members can participate. My brother and I will work together on the event with our family's help. We will work together to share ideas, carry out tasks, brainstorm to solve problems, and adults will help pick up supplies and provide transportation. Our grant match and volunteer hours are valued
at $8,910. Summerlin Library is donating the room and time, which is valued at $360. We are donating hand sanitizers, wipes, and tissues valued at $50. The money will be spent on 3 Spike Prime sets, 3 Chromebooks, souvenirs, and supplies. Our total lineup grant request is $2,000. We will have monthly team meetings, advertise the Brickathon, and do event preparation. Event prep includes organizing LEGO materials, advertising the event, printing out feedback forms, gathering supplies needed, and organizing the souvenirs for participants. On the days of the Brickathon event, we'll go to the Summerlin Library, set up, and have fun. We'll post updates to the allsparks.org, advertise with the Summerlin Library, and share highlights with the library. We'll take photos to share online. The event will foster creativity, promote inclusion, interaction, and create lasting memories. In conclusion, this is the second time we are applying for the YNAP grant. I am excited and grateful for the opportunity to present today. Thank you for your time. Do you have any questions?
Thank you for sharing your YNAP project idea with us. At this time, our grant review board may ask any follow-up questions. Does anyone on the board have any questions?
Member McNair, I love your idea, and I love how you want to teach other people about coding and things like that, and I love the idea. But I really wanted to ask, after the event, what do you plan on doing with the Chromebooks?
Well, we plan on using the Chromebooks for if we do another project next year, we're planning on using the Chromebooks for that project, like how we're reusing materials from last year's project in this year's project.
All right, thank you.
Member Camarillo, first off, I really like your project. It's really cool. And I have a question. Instead of using paper to fill out forms, would you maybe consider using Google Docs, or not Google Docs, Google, like a quiz online?
I don't think we've considered that while planning for the event, though we might consider it after this meeting.
Vice Chair Sarkeesian, what do you think will be the hardest part about planning your project?
Well, the hardest part of planning our project will most likely be planning the coding sessions for the bots part of the project.
Member Booba, can you tell us anything about the project that we may not know?
Well, we're going to offer LEGO themed coloring sheets too, because in our last YNAP project, we found out that both adults and children liked coloring LEGO-themed coloring sheets as well as playing with LEGO.
This is Member Fajardo. I have to say, you are so brave for coming up here in front of all these they're not adults, but they're older than you. And you're doing it on your own. You're doing it by yourself. You're answering tough questions without anyone's help. That is really nice. And it's nice to see that you're sharing your findings with us from previous years, and you're growing. Your knowledge is growing. And I can't wait to see what else you bring next year and the years to come. Thank you for coming.
Does anyone on the board have any other questions or comments?
have a quick question, Member Iturralde. How many youth are in your group? How many youth members?
Well, me and my brother are going to be the youth members there.
Okay.
Though, well, we might have someone else interested in helping.
Are you recruiting more members to join you in these efforts?
No, we're not like.
Something to think about, because maybe you'll inspire other kids that see you in this event, and that way you can tell them to join you next year.
Around 45 seconds left.
Thank you.
Member Buma, how many volunteers do you think will be attending?
Well, there will be 2 youth volunteers, me and my brother. And wait, do adults count as volunteers too?
15 seconds left.
And one more. Can you do your project if you? Can you still do your project if you don't get all the money you're asking for?
The brick session?
Your time is now up. Thank you.
The YNAB Grant Review Board will be voting on the recommended YNAB funding awards at a later meeting. The YNAB Board will be presenting those recommendations to the Las Vegas City Council on February 19th, 2025. Tara Manor will notify your group with information about the YNAB Board's recommendations within the next 3 weeks. If you have any questions before then, please contact Tara and she will assist you. We thank you again for your time and your presentation.
You did good. You did really good. Let me see, let me get that. All right, thank you.
Okay, Tara Manor here. The next group that we have coming up is Team V. And wait till he welcomes you.
Hi, and welcome to the Youth Neighborhood Association Partnership Program Grant Review Board meeting. My name is Damari Birch, and I'm the chair of the YNAB Board. You have 5 minutes to make your presentation, then the board will have 5 minutes to ask any questions. Please introduce the name of your group and have all members state their full names. This meeting is being recorded, so I will need you to speak loudly and clearly. You may begin when you are ready.
Hi, my name is Zion Moore, and I'm the team leader, and my brother Thomas Moore is the adult supervisor. This is our first time applying for the YNAB grant, and I'm excited to help people around my community get into the sport of volleyball. Team V is an organization that works to spread the sport of volleyball for young boys and girls. We want people from all backgrounds to have the opportunity to play volleyball and learn more about the sport. My team plans to have free clinics where kids are able to come in and learn about basic aspects of the sport, such as passing, setting, and hitting the ball. At the end of our clinics, we will have a big game where the kids are able to see all of their skills that they learned put to use. So far, my team consists of 2 of my teammates who couldn't make it here because they had practice, my brother Thomas, and my sister who is away at college. What we plan to do with the grant money, which we are asking $1,500 for, is we plan to get volleyballs for the kids. We plan to get knee pads for the kids so they don't hurt their knees, and we plan to get a net so the kids are able to use a regulation net. We would also like to use the grant money to get food and water for the kids so they won't go without, and so it is inviting for everyone and they feel welcome and safe in the environment. This project is important to me because as I got into volleyball in 8th grade, it was really hard to get into because of how expensive it was, and I want to be able to provide an avenue for kids to play volleyball and get to know the sport without having to put in such a large financial component. And I just want them to be able to have fun and have a safe environment during the summer, and when I know that some kids don't have safe environments in their home. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your YNAB project idea with us. At this time, our grant review board may ask any follow-up questions they have. Does anyone on the board have any questions?
Member Buma, on like the budget list, it says that you're going to be having a 4-pack of Nature Valley granola bars. What would that be for?
So that would be for the kids to provide sustenance for them if they are ever hungry and need a snack. As for the Gatorades as well, to quench their thirst as well.
Member Martin, I'm on your left. I think this is one of the coolest projects I've seen so far. I really like when people do actual projects where you're engaging with the people. I do have a few questions. What ages do you expect the people in the clinics to be, and what's the max amount of students you would accept into the program?
So I would say the maximum that we would accept to our program would be around 50 to 75, and we're expecting the age range to be from anywhere from 8 to 14. We want to be inclusive to everyone and have a chance for everyone to be able to play with kids around their age group and not have it to where some kids are getting hurt due to more experience or more strength from others.
That's amazing. I love it.
Member Buma again. So, I have a quick question. What would happen if you got more or less people than you expected?
If I got more people than expected, I would try to divvy up the clinics and maybe provide 30 minutes for one group and 30 minutes for the other, and then alternate between those groups. Or I would just try to come up with bigger ideas that could incorporate more students and participants.
And what if you get less?
Then I will invite as many people as I can to make their experience as fun as possible.
Vice Chair Sarkeesian, for the record, how do you plan on advertising the event?
So I was planning to advertise through social media such as Instagram, Facebook, Facebook primarily and Instagram towards the parents because most younger kids don't have social media as early on, and also the radio so it really gets out into the community.
And then how do you plan on having supervisors, or are you planning on having supervisors there besides yourself?
Yes, my brother Thomas Moore, who's in the back, and then my sister Simone Moore, who is away at college right now.
Okay, thank you.
Member McNair, I really like your project. I also did volleyball and it was very fun and made a lot of friends through that. But have you considered for advertising, maybe going to schools near your area or contacting schools, be like, hey, I have this free event I'm doing, and giving them either a QR code or making one for a website or something to your Instagram or whatever to give more kids opportunities around the area so maybe they can walk there or ask their parents to go to the event or anything like that, if that makes sense?
I have not, but we will definitely consider that. And I do have a lot of teammates that go to different schools, so they would be able to spread QR codes around their areas.
Cool, thank you.
Member Cruz, on your list of things to buy, it says gymnasium rent. Where would that gymnasium be? Would it be at a recreational center?
It would be at a school, specifically Advanced Technologies Academy.
Thank you.
Chair Birch. So during your event, would you plan on having any sort of medical professionals there? Because I know with sports, some students or people tend to get hurt sometimes. Do you think you'd have anyone there just in case that does happen?
Well, my
Around
sister...
40 seconds left for the record.
My sister is pre-med, and she's also working on her EMT certification right now. She's in classes right now, and by the summer, she will be certified. And I am also CPR certified.
I just have a comment, Member Iturralde. I love your idea. Volleyball is such a popular sport, and I don't think there's enough free clinics for sure offering this assistance.
15 seconds left.
So good job, and I love that it's a family unity that you're working on. So
Thank you.
I imagine it's going to get popular, and you're going to need to have more and more. So good luck.
Thank you.
Your time is now up. Thank you.
Thank you.
The YNAB Grant Review Board will be voting on the recommended YNAB funding awards at a later meeting. The YNAB Board will be presenting those recommendations to the Las Vegas City Council on February 19th, 2025. Tara Manor will notify your group with information about the YNAB Board's recommendations within the next 3 weeks. If you have any questions before then, please contact Tara and she will assist you. We thank you again for your time and your presentation.
Okay, Tara Manor here. The next group that we have is Youth Empowerment and Education Initiative.
Hi, and welcome to the Youth Neighborhood Association Partnership Program Grant Review Board meeting. My name is Damari Birch, and I'm the chair of the YNAB Board. You have 5 minutes to make your presentation, and then the board will have 5 minutes to ask whatever questions they may have. Please introduce the name of your group and have all members state their full names. This meeting is being recorded, so I will need you to speak loudly and clearly. You may begin when you are ready.
The name of the group is Youth Empowerment Education. Hello everyone, my name is Jurea Crosby. I am 13 years old. I am native born and raised. Imagine getting the chance to visit cool places in our city that tell stories of how people lived, worked, and made a difference. Places that show our history and culture, but we know not everyone gets to do this because of the cost of money and how out of reach it might feel. That's why we want to make these tours affordable and available for everybody, especially families in neighborhoods that need more support. Our community is like a big puzzle with a lot of different pieces. Each piece, each person and family and neighborhood adds something special, but sometimes pieces in the area don't have as many resources and don't get as much attention. By creating tours that focus on our city's amazing culture and history, we're giving everyone the chance to see how they fit in the puzzle and why they matter. This program is especially for kids and families in neighborhoods where it might be harder to get to access fun and educational activities. It's our way of saying you belong here and we want you to be part of this. How will it work? 1, affordable fun. We're keeping ticket prices super reasonable so everyone can join. This grant would be a great way to start this. Amazing places. The tours will take kids and families to exciting spots like museums, historical landmarks, and culture centers where they can learn and explore. 3, a helping hand. We'll provide transportation and snacks to make sure it's easy and enjoyable for everyone to participate. To make this dream come true, we are asking for your help through this grant. The money will go to things towards like buses, tour guides, and making sure no one has to worry about missing out because of money. With your support, we can bring this program to life and make a big difference for our city. This tour program isn't just about visiting places. It's about connecting people to the heart of our city and helping them feel proud of where they come from. It's about giving kids and families in diverse and economic distress areas a chance to dream big, learn more, and feel included. Thank you for believing in our community and helping us bring this exciting program to life. Together we can make sure everyone has a chance just to see how amazing our city and the people in it truly are. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your Wide Not project idea with us. At this time, our grant review board may ask any follow-up questions. Does anyone on the board have any questions?
Member Buma, how much are you asking for?
We are willing to match up what you guys give us, so $2,000.
Member Martin, I have a question. I know your project specifies youth. I'm just wondering like what ages, or if it's like focused on elementary school, middle school. Also, the grant has to be within the city of Las Vegas, so most of the destinations would have to be, I think, the Atomic Museum, or maybe there's not a mafia house, but like it's a type of museum about the gangsters. What is the mobster? Oh, the mob museum. So what are the specific destinations, and how long are you planning to do these sightseeing exhibitions?
The tours will be from 30 minutes to 60 minutes to 90 minutes. It will be in Las Vegas, so it's around here. It's very close, and those museums are in mind for the tour.
Member McNair, I like your idea. I like how you're gonna have, for everybody to have an opportunity to go explore Las Vegas and see its history and things like that, and like what people can connect to. But quick question about the $300 for the marketing promotion. Like, what are you doing for that? And B, why won't you advertise yourself, like making your own social media and like, or going out in your school or like neighborhoods and stuff like that and asking them if they want to go?
We will be advertising the tour. We have a website already for the tour, and we will be promoting it on social media.
Suddenly Crosby, you had a question about the marketing?
Yeah, there's $300 for marketing and promotion.
Yes, and so currently we're doing Ward 5, the west side, the historic west side. We're only providing it for the Pioneer Trail, so it offers the Neon Museum to be included as a museum to be a final destination once we stop the tour. It is a bus tour. 15 to 18 people will be attending, and the advertisement is really just a conversation of our website. Sorry, I came in at the last second to catch that question.
It's fine, thank you.
Member Martin, so I know you were going in between like a bus or a car. Depending on how many trips you have, $700 might be not enough if you have a bus. Or so how many people are you planning to take on these tours every single time?
It should be up to 5 to 15 people, depending on the vehicle that we can get.
Okay, thank you.
Vice Chair Sarkeesian, can you elaborate what you mean by the facilitator fees in your budget?
Basically, we want the budget to be a reasonable price for everyone. so that they can all go on the tour, no matter how much money you have and what you don't have in your community.
I understand, but what about like how in your budget that you wrote facilitator fees and then you put $200? So what do you mean exactly when you put that down?
Suddenly Crosby here. The facilitator fees are based on us trying to provide actual tour guides for the actual tour, and in the process, we didn't know how much that was going to average out to, so we put it at 300 as a max. But it's a conversation that we may not need it. It just depends on what we can get the support from the city of for how much. However much you guys can support is what we're looking to inquire.
Okay, thank you. And you have around 15 seconds left.
Chair Birch, I've heard you say you want to have reasonable price tickets. Exactly what price do you think you'd have?
Up to $21.
Your time is now up. Thank you.
The YNAP Grant Review Board will be voting on the recommended YNAP funding awards at a later meeting. The YNAP Board will be presenting those recommendations to the Las Vegas City Council on February 19th, 2025. Tara Manor will notify your group with information about the YNAP Board's recommendations within the next 3 weeks. If you have any questions before then, please contact Tara and she will assist you. We thank you again for your time and your presentation.
Tara Manor here. The next group that we have coming up is Youth of West Las Vegas Arts Center.
I shared a presentation to you. Should be coming up. Okay, thank you. One second.
Hi, and welcome to the Youth Neighborhood Association Partnership Program Grant Review Board. My name is Damari Birch, and I'm the chair of the YNAB Board. You have 5 minutes to make your presentation, and then the board will have 5 minutes to ask you any questions. Please introduce the name of your group and have all members state their full names each time they come up to speak. This meeting is being recorded, so we will need you to speak loudly and clearly. You may begin when you are ready.
Hello, my name is Zakiah Smith.
Hi, my name is Jada Knox.
And we are the youth of West Las Vegas Arts Center, here with Heal Your Heart Through the Arts.
So the problem we are trying to solve in our community is the increase in violence and dangerous outbreaks amongst the youth, predominantly in low-income communities. These are a few examples of some outbreaks and violence that has happened this year alone, and these are happening in teens from ages 13 to 17 years old.
Our solution is to put on a community engagement event at the West Las Vegas Art Center, where there would be a PSA showing as well as different artistic workshop activities in order to bring awareness to this issue, as well as to hopefully lower the probability of child-inflicted violence happening in our communities. This 4-hour event would work to give children a safe space to share their experiences. It would offer resources such as Safe Voice, so they always know that they have someone to talk to, and it would also just give them a tool to use in order to regulate their emotions, as the failure to do so is actually one of the biggest components of child violence.
So, the amount that we are requesting for our event is $2,000. This will be used to fund items like journals, markers, pens, canvases, and easels to help with the workshops.
These is just another slide for some of our items. My group and I plan to start pulling everything together in January to have a meeting as to where we would like to see things to go. The rest of the youth that I will be working with flyer creation, backpack packing, ordering items, our own rehearsal for our PSA showcase that we would be putting on, as well as setting up and carrying out the event that we hope to put on March 8th. In total, all of this will take us about 20 volunteer hours in order to bring our event together, and we just feel that this is an amazing opportunity in order to just help the youth of our community, as the West Las Vegas Art Center is very well known for doing. We appreciate you guys for helping.
Thank you for sharing your Why Not project idea with us. At this time, our grant review board may ask any follow-up questions they may have. Does anyone on the board have any questions?
Member Martin, so just to clarify, who will be students working on the journals and then presenting the art, or will it be artists showcasing their art?
It would be both. With this, we hope to allow each child who attends to have their own way of showing like their journaling or their artistic work through these workshops, and at the end we would hope to do a presentation for those who hope to show it. As far as the PSA event, it would be the different actors that we have at the West Las Vegas Art Center putting on a show with spoken word and dancing in the beginning, and then it would just flow throughout.
Chair Birch, how exactly do you personally feel connected to this project?
Growing up in West Las Vegas in a low-income community, I have been around violence my entire life, as well as being a part of it. I feel connected in order, as a child myself, to give other kids an opportunity that I didn't have growing up. Coming into the art center early on helped me with a lot of anger. I've actually have many writings myself that I've done because of them in order to regulate my emotions. I just feel it's important that we all have a way to express ourselves, and artistic expression is one of the best ways to do that, especially as a young Black girl. It's very important to see myself and others like me in spaces like this where you wouldn't often see us.
Vice Chair Sarkeesian, I love your message behind this project, and I think it's very unique. I have no questions, just wanted to make that comment.
Thank you.
Sorry, I have one more question. So I know the premise of your project is bringing together youth in the community to have some kind of healing towards the violence. How do you plan on recruiting like the youth specifically into this event?
Well, we definitely plan to get our message out there through social media, but with the youth that I have together, which are alumni of the West Las Vegas Art Center who've been going there for years, we also hope to do door-to-door canvassing, since not everyone has access to social media. But overall, we just hope to get our messages out there through flyers, through social media engagement, as that's where most youth is seen.
Sounds great. I love it.
Are you concerned about, Member Buma, are you concerned about the event attendance for your work?
Yes, the amount of attendees we are expecting for this workshop is around 30 to 35. So the $2,000 will provide enough for that amount of people.
I understand, but what happens if you get 100 people or 75?
We will work them in accordingly.
Yes, I feel with working with the Art Center, we've always learned how to be flexible. If we do get a larger turnout, that would be great. I think we'll just have to find other ways to account for a larger audience, whether that be quickly pulling together probably donation funding, but we will definitely figure that out.
Yes, and this is Jada Knox speaking. The Art Center has always been good at using like our shows and our talents to pull in donations from the people who watch us because they are always so moved by what we do in the community. So they always come back and help us out.
1 minute left for the record.
Chair Birch. So forgive me if you already said this in your presentation, but what age range exactly are you trying to bring in? Is it any specific age range or just anybody?
Focusing on children and teens, which we would often see this in, we feel like we were targeting ages 13 to 17, where you would often see this youth-inflicted violence. So we hope to get that age range of mixture of middle schoolers to high schoolers.
Okay, and also, what would you do if you don't get the full amount you've requested? Would you still be able to carry on with your event?
15 seconds left.
Yes, I feel even if not given the full $2,000 amount, there are many other ways that we could work to utilize however much we are given to pull the event together. Again, talking with donations, even if we don't give it for you, we can even match that amount.
Your time is now up. Thank you.
Sorry. Thank you.
Thank you.
The YNAP Grant Review Board will be voting on the recommended YNAP funding awards at a later meeting. The YNAP Board will be presenting those recommendations to the Las Vegas City Council on February 19th, 2025. Tara Manor will notify her group with information about the YNAP Board's recommendations within the next 3 weeks. If you have any questions before then, please contact Tara and she will assist you. We thank you again for your time and your presentation.
Thank you.
Okay, Tara Manor here. The next group that we have coming up is Belong and Bloom. And he's going to give you weight to Chair Birch welcomes you. After he welcomes you, then you can start. You didn't have a digital. Did you have a digital thing? If it doesn't, you can stand, you can stand. Here.
Hi, and welcome to the Youth Neighborhood Association Partnership Program Grant Review Board meeting. My name is Damari Birch, and I am the chair of the YNAP board. You have 5 minutes to make your presentation, then the board will have 5 minutes to ask any questions. Please introduce the name of your group and have all members state their full names. This meeting is being recorded, so we will need you to speak loudly and clearly. You may begin when you are ready.
Hello, City of Las Vegas. My name is Sadie Engler.
And my name is Everly Inkler.
And we're requesting $1,614.14 for our project, Belong and Bloom, to create a
community to create a positive impact on our community. Belong and Bloom is a project we created to help families and children feel a sense of connection and belonging. Our mom has funded our pilot project with $400, but this is our first time applying for the YNAP grant, and we're excited to present our idea.
Our project has 2 parts.
First, creating belonging kits to give to at-risk families, which include a half birthday party kit and the movie night kit. Half birthday parties are different from a birthday. It just gives families another reason to connect and celebrate small moments. The movie night kit gives the ability to foster connection with a shared activity. Second, we would like to build a little free library place in our community which has a lot of walkers pass by. We would like to encourage literacy.
Here's some pictures given away to our kids and celebrating the half birthday.
So this is the half birthday karate kit, and this is the movie night kit. My sister and I will be participating in this, as well as my mom and my stepdad. If funding is received, then we will present to our Scouts group to encourage more girls to participate.
We hope to make 100 movie night kits and 15 half birthday party kits.
Each movie night kit is affordable at $6.34 per kit. It includes the carrying case, 2 Capri Suns, 2 sodas, 2 popcorns, theater candy, popcorn, and popcorn bags. You don't need to have a movie with this kit. You could snack together and talk, play a game, or just spend time together. The half birthday kits cost $17.78 to make. It includes a banner, plates, balloons, cutlery, napkins, and tablecloths. Our mom has pledged to also donate cake mix that only needs water added, frosting, and a disposable cake pan for every half birthday kit made. For the Little Free Library, it costs $718.83 for this project in total. Allie Everett, with her Nevada to Read to Lead initiative, has pledged to fill the library with books for free.
For everything, we have pledged more than 70 hours for our time into our community. We came up with this idea because small acts from those around make us feel included. We want to spread feelings to our community.
We want you to know that belonging is important. 2 out of 5 kids feel isolated
1 minute
and
left.
a growing sense of disconnection. Studies show that when children don't feel like they fit in or belong, they would rather choose a negative place to fit than be alone. Fostering is a sense of belonging at home could help other children steer clear of future depression and anxiety. I know my mom helps me feel better when we have connection. Speaking of which, a half birthday is a random reason to celebrate and feel loved. The movie night magic kit only requires what's in the kit to be together and enjoy. And the Little Free Library provides a walkable destination to get free books, then connect via literacy with your caregiver.
15 seconds left.
Effie. Thank you, City of Las Vegas, for listening.
You skipped a whole.
YNAP should be part of...
Your time is now up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your YNAP project idea with us. At this time, our grant review board may ask any follow-up questions or leave any comments. And Before we do that, I would just like to commend you both for coming and speaking to us and sharing your idea with us. And you both did a really good job, so you should be proud of yourselves.
Thank you.
Now, does anyone on the board have any other questions or comments?
Member Camarillo, would you like to finish what you're about to say? You seemed very stressed about it.
Do you want to finish what you wanted to say?
It also encourages volunteerism. We know Belong and Bloom has already made a lasting impact by the fostering connection to Las Vegas families. That's all we missed.
Member Iturralde, I have a question. Do you have other friends that help you put these kits together? Or is it just you two gals? Any other friends that you
My parents did.
Those are good volunteers. But I think you're doing something really cool and you're sharing a lot of kindness, and it would be smart to invite your friends too, so that way they can learn to be as giving. I like your project. Good work.
Thank you.
Member Marquetta, I just want, or DeVille, Marquetta DeVille, I just want to say I love the idea of a half birthday. For all these years, I felt like I was the only person that celebrated a half birthday. So keep going, inspire others to celebrate half birthdays.
Thank you. Member Booba, if you don't get all the money that you were asking for, will you still be able to do your project?
Yeah. Will.
Quick, some help with that. Hi, my name is Andy Singer. I'm the girls' mom. I think this is a completely scalable project. Each kit takes a small amount of money to make. So with whatever funding is received, we could just scale down. So I think it's possible, no matter what. Thank you.
And I have one more question. Are you concerned about how much sales you have in a month or a year?
Is the question about sales? What was the question?
Yes, are you concerned about your sales in a month or a year?
Oh, okay. So we want to give the kits away for free, so we don't want to sell anything. We just want to give everything away.
But so are you concerned about how much you give away in 1 month or 1 year?
Do you have any concerns about that? So we definitely come in contact with a lot of kids. I work in pediatrics, so I see about 400 kids a month and many at-risk families. But we also participate in Scouts, so we've got our friends groups as well, and our neighborhood and community as well.
So you have multiple people that you can give it away to?
Yes, we have a lot of people we can give it away to.
Okay.
Do you want a kit, by the way? Do you want one?
I'll take the movie one. My mom is all the way over there.
Perfect. Okay, we'll give it to Mom.
1 minute left.
Chair Birch, I know you spoke of the half birthday kit and the movie night kit, which I think are really great ideas. But have you considered doing other kits, such as maybe like a game night kit?
Yeah, that's so funny you say that. Actually, I think a game night kit is a great idea. I think we could essentially take the movie night kit and add a game in there, and it would turn into a game night kit as well. Yeah, I think that would be a great thing.
Does the board have any other questions or comments? The YNAB Grant Review Board will be voting on the recommended YNAB funding awards at a later meeting. The Wynot Board will be presenting those recommendations to the Las Vegas City Council on February 19th, 2025. Tara Manor will notify your group with information about the Wynot Board's recommendations within the next 3 weeks. If you have any questions before then, please contact Tara and she will assist you. We thank you again for your time and your presentation.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Who do I give it to now?
She's sick. Tara Manor here. The next group that we have coming up is Youth Help Youth. Okay. So y'all know what to do. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, he's so welcome first, and then you guys can get going. Okay.
Hi, and welcome to the Youth Neighborhood Association Partnership Program Grant Review Board Meeting. My name is Damari Birch, and I am the chair of the Wynot Board. You will have 5 minutes to make your presentation, then the board will have 5 minutes to ask you any questions. Please introduce the name of your group and have all the members state their full names. This meeting is being recorded, so I will need you to speak loudly and clearly. You may begin when you are ready.
All right, hello everyone. We are Youth for Youth, and this is our Wynot project for 2024 to 25. I'm Roxy Jones. I'm Sky Jones. So here's a little bit about us. I'm a senior at Clark High School, and I'm 17 years old, and I enjoy playing the piano and baking.
I'm a 15-year-old, and I also go to Clark High School. I'm a 10th grader, and I enjoy playing violin and spending time outdoors.
Our project is Youth Helping Youth, and we plan to make fleece blankets for underserved teens. Over the summer, I spent a lot of time as an intern for the Boys and Girls Club as a Bank of America intern, and I was speaking with their CEO, and what they said that there's a really huge need for is things that teens actually would really enjoy, because they get lots of donations of the essentials like deodorant and toothpaste and blankets, and that's really what we focused on the past 2 years. But this was really eye-opening to us because we realized that we had been targeting something that everyone else targets. So this year we want to make fleece blankets that these teens would really enjoy and find not only use from, but also joy out of as well.
Okay, so here are some samples of what we would be making, and we would also find more appealing patterns that would target this teenager audience.
And sorry, I forgot to mention it before, we will be donating all the blankets to the Agassiz Boys and Girls Clubhouse as well. So we plan to change the lives of local youth. Even though it's just a blanket, we believe that it can represent a lot more. Our primary focus is, of course, to give these homeless and underserved youth a warm blanket for winter months. And we plan to do this by making 60 fleece blankets put together by volunteers. But our results will be donating blankets that teens will enjoy, something not often given. And it also provides them the knowledge that we care about them and that there are youth working towards helping other youth in their community as well.
The importance of our project. First, supporting other youth in our community. Second, bringing attention to the issue of youth homelessness and all local needs. 3, striving to help those in need.
In order to bring attention to this, we plan on involving members of our community, collaborating with them, and ensuring that homeless and underserved youth are on their minds rather than the busyness of their everyday lives. We also want to encourage those around us to act with us by posting a lot on social media to garner attention surrounding what we're doing and the event that we're doing. We also work a lot to help support homeless and underserved youth throughout the year outside of just our YNAP community. We also, this year, if we reach our goal, we will have raised $100,000 for homeless and underserved youth in our community through annual benefit concerts that we do. So this isn't the only way that we hope to help benefit homeless youth in our community, but this is one way that we want to have a really direct impact on them.
Collaboration, we should all help others in need. One quote that really made us want to do this was, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much," but from Helen Keller.
So to give you an overview of our project, first we'll be spreading the news by finding volunteers who we've already found. Then we'll be preparing the event. Next we'll be having our events, putting together all of the blankets. Our project timeline has fleece cutting events on both March 6th and the 13th. And then we will be tying the blankets together on the 27th of March and the 5th of April. Lastly, we will be distributing the blankets at the completion of the project, sharing the event through social media, and encouraging school participation in future events.
Here are some of our YNAP projects from previous years. In 2020, for our 2020-2023 project, we donated 100 bags to a local team homeless shelter. And then in 2023 to 2024, we donated 100 bags to Project 150, and over the years, the total of the grants were $4,350.
This year, our project budget is $2,000, and this comes from our estimate of $31 per fleece blanket kit with 60 kits, and then we also plan to spend about, $140 on scissors. Since this will be using a lot of scissors, we anticipate that they'll be getting dull quickly. If we could achieve additional funding, we would want to complete 100 blankets, which would add up to $3,240. Of course, this is a lot of money, so if less than that would be awarded, then we could make blankets up until that point, or we could buy school supplies to supplement the blankets that we create.
We cannot do this alone. For our fleece cutting, we would need a total of 10 volunteers with a total of 3 hours.
Your time is now up. Thank you.
All right, thank you for your time today. Are there any questions?
Thank you for sharing your YNAP project idea with us. At this time, our grant review board may ask any follow-up questions they may have. Does anyone on the board have any questions or comments?
Member Buba, how will you still, do you have any other supplies on your budget besides the blankets?
So this year we wanted to make it more simple, so the only supplies that we anticipate spending the budget on so far is just the kits that would be from Amazon to kind of streamline the process. Since we worked with YNAP in the past, we know how difficult it was to go out to shops and try to buy all the materials there. So we found the kits on Amazon to kind of make it easier for both us and for the board. And then also the kits that we found don't have much of a price difference as compared to going out, finding all the materials on our own and creating all of the kits on our own. So we found the kits, which would be $31, and then the scissors, and that would be all the materials that we would need.
Okay, thank you.
Chair Birch, why exactly did you choose the material to be fleece instead of any other material?
So the fleece blankets, these ones are like the least skill intensive, I would say. So I can go back to it if you'd like to see them again, but you essentially just cut them and then knot them. So this way we could really get as many volunteers as we could. One thing in past years was that it was hard because our volunteers were restricted to being able to sew for the bags that we were creating. But with these blankets, anyone who can tie a knot can help to contribute to this project.
Okay, thank you. And also, how many volunteers do you expect to get this time?
Okay, so we already have so for our fleece cutting, we would need about 10 volunteers, which we already have pledged. And then for tying the blankets, we would need about 20, which we have pledged as well, from young women and men at our church.
Okay, thank you.
Vice Chair Sarkeesian, how do you feel that this project personally is connected to you?
Yeah, so as a Bank of America student intern, I spent a lot of time with the kids that attend these clubs every day, and it was really eye-opening to see some of the necessities that they don't have access to. And then the Nevada Partnership for Homeless Youth came in often, and they would provide a lot of the necessities, like the deodorant and the shampoo and all of those things, and it was really amazing to see that. But throughout all the conversations I had with their board and other people there, like just knowing that something as simple as a blanket was something that they might not have access to or like feel cared for in that way, it means a lot to me that we're able to provide that to kids that I worked with every single day. So yeah, it's really exciting.
Does the board have any other questions or comments?
I do have one question, sorry. This is Member Iturralde. You were going to be making them at maybe your home or some neutral place?
Yeah, so a lot of our volunteers are through our church. We also have some volunteers from school and other community places. We have a gym inside of our church building that we'll be able to have access to, and that would give us the space to spread out and create all the blankets there.
And then you've identified where you want to take those, you said?
Yeah, the Agassiz Boys and Girls Clubhouse.
Okay, that's my question. Thank you so much.
Any other questions or comments? The YNAB Grant Review Board will be voting on the recommended YNAB funding awards at a later meeting. The YNAB Board will be presenting those recommendations to the Las Vegas City Council on February 19th, 2025. Tara Manor will notify your group with information about the YNAB Board's recommendations within the next 3 weeks. If you have any questions before then, please contact Tara and she will assist you. We thank you again for your time and your presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tara Manor here. The group that just went up, Youth, is it Youth for Youth or Youth Help You? Youth for Youth would like to know if they can make a quick announcement.
Yes, they may.
Thank you so much. So we were just wondering, we have the benefit concert that we briefly mentioned in our slides coming up this Saturday, and it's at 3 p.m. This year, we're trying to raise $50,000 for the Forgotten Song Foundation, which provides scholarships to local college musicians at UNLV, and also the Boys and Girls Club to finally reach the goal that they've had for over 10 years to finally put air conditioning in the Agassiz Boys and Girls Clubhouse gym. So we're almost to that goal, but we really don't have very many people in our audience yet. So if any of you might want to come, tickets are still available at www.youthforyouth.vegas if you'd like to come. And it'll be super fun. We have lots of good, it's a completely youth musician event, so we have many good youth musicians from throughout Las Vegas if you'd like to come.
Where is it going to be held?
It's going to be held at Clark High School.
Thank you.
On Saturday.
And
on Saturday at
Member Buma, how much is it to attend?
So for under 18, it costs $10, and then if you're over 18, it's $20. We also have a VIP reception that starts at 1:30 at the same location, and that will be catered by Via de Brazil and Fizz Drinks, which is a company that creates mocktails essentially, and that costs $50, but that includes all of the food and then specialized seating and parking at the event as well. And again, it's Saturday at 3 p.m. at Clark High School.
You're welcome. Tara Manor here. I wonder if they would allow me to sing at their concert. Oh, you guys don't agree? Okay. Y'all don't know I could probably sing for real. You know? After this, meet me in the lobby, and I'll sing for you all. Okay, we have 2 more groups coming up for the evening, and then we'll be done. Okay, so the next group that we have is BSU and Batteries Included Next Gen.
Hi, and welcome to the Youth Neighborhood Association Partnership Program Grant Review Board Meeting. My name is Damari Birch, and I am the chair of the YNAB Board. You have 5 minutes to make your presentation, and then the board will have 5 minutes to ask you any questions. Please introduce the name of your group and have all the members state their full names. This meeting is being recorded, so we will need you to speak loudly and clearly. You may begin when you are ready.
Hello, my name is Elijah Tompkins. I am the lead for Black Student Union and Batteries Included. I currently attend Robinson Middle School, and I'm currently in the 8th grade. We want to receive these funds to host a memorable game night for both elementary school and middle school, for students to play games and come down with their family and friends. We want them to hopefully put their phones down and come to our game night to hopefully increase social skills and make new friends and play a different variety of games. On an average, children ages 8 to 12 in the United States spend 4 to 6 hours a day watching or using screens, and teens spend up to 9 hours. We want to lessen those statistics, and we can start with the game night. This could become a regularly scheduled event that students can look forward to attending, or even engaging in activities like these at home. We would like to have a mixture of both card games and board games available. Some of the all-time favorites games were Phase 10, Candyland, Sorry, Life, Uno, Monopoly, Slapjack, and Trash. We believe that we can get up to 80 to 100 people to come, and we currently have 20 to 25 people in Black Student Union and Batteries Included Next Gen. We would like to ask each of them to bring about four people so we can reach our goal, and we are prepared for more to come. We will get this word out by using our school announcements, also known as Halo TV. We will be creating videos and putting posters and flyers up around the school. We will also be using our school website and trying to visit neighboring elementary schools. To get this done, we will create promotional videos and slides for the announcements. We will prepare presentations for elementary schools, and we will learn how to play various games to hopefully teach the kids if they don't know how to play the games. And we would like to raffle some of the games off, and we would also like to have food set up for the kids so they could really enjoy that too. We believe feeling connected and being together matters. Card and board games can bring people together. It encourages social interaction and fostering a sense of community. Most important, people are talking and laughing for hours while off their devices. Hopefully, at the end of game night, we would like to ask the kids their thoughts and opinions on really how they enjoyed it and what they liked about it. We will be setting up Google Forms and QR codes. And we would really like to get their feedback on how they enjoyed it and some other stuff too. And this concludes my presentation. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for sharing your Why Not project idea with us. At this time, our grant review board may ask any follow-up questions they may have. Does anyone on the board have any questions or comments?
Member Boomer, So I've got 2 questions. How much are you asking for?
We are asking for 1,800.
And my second one is, are you concerned about the event attendance?
Journey Adams, advisor. With our BSU members as well as our battery included members, we're not really worried. Hopefully with getting the word out, we get more parents and also students who attend the school, students bringing friends from other schools as well, and just spreading the word with the community, hopefully to meet our numbers.
Member Iturralde, congratulations. You did a great job sharing all that you want to accomplish, and I think it's a great idea. I kind of miss having game nights myself. And I'm also very impressed with Robeson because I think this is their 3rd YNAB application. So go Ward 3, Robeson Middle School. Good job.
Vice Chair Sarkeesian for the record. So I actually did a board game night too for my Why Not project like 2 years ago. And I have like a suggestion sort of. So where's your location held at?
We are holding this game night at Robinson Middle School.
Okay, so I held it at a library and they actually gave a lot of donations for board games. So it kind of like reduces the amount of that you have to buy and gives you more money to buy more board games. So maybe ask your middle school if their library has some to donate. But good idea.
Member Cruz, so on your items list, it says your total is going to be around 1,600, and you're asking for 1,800. What would that extra money go to?
The rest would go to providing food for the kids, so they don't really go hungry and just really be bored there either.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Member Martin, I have a question. What are you going to do with the games after the game night? Are you planning to donate it to a school, or where will they go?
We would like to raffle some off and kind of keep some so we could really host another game night.
Sounds good.
Member Buma, I have another question. What would you be using the dartboard for?
Can you say that again?
On your items list, there's a $30 dartboard, a large sticky dartboard. What are you using that for?
We are using that for another game for kids, so they could really just play that game too and try to see who gets a high score on it.
Chair Birch, do you think you'd be able to continue with this game night if you don't get the amount you're requesting?
Yes, I think I would be able to continue it, and the school will too, and
45 seconds left for the record.
yeah, I'll be able to really continue it.
Does the board have any other questions or comments?
Member Buma, I just want to say I love game night, so great job. I hope you keep going with this.
15 seconds left.
Any other last questions or comments? The YNAP Grant Review Board will be voting on the recommended YNAP funding awards at a later meeting. The YNAP Board will be presenting those recommendations to the Las Vegas City Council on February 19th, 2025. Tara Manor will notify a group with information about the YNAP Board's recommendations within the next 3 weeks. If you have any questions before then, please contact Tara and she will assist you. We thank you again for your time and your presentation.
Tara Manor here. Our last presentation of the night. Please welcome Somerset Black Student Union. Controller here for your presentation. They can see it on their screens. They can see it out there. What you can see it here. 5 minutes to present. That's your timer right there. Okay. Let him welcome you first, and then you guys go. Okay. Thank you.
Hi, and welcome to the Youth Neighborhood Association Partnership Program Grant Review Board meeting. My name is Damari Birch, and I am the chair of the YNAP Board. You have 5 minutes to make your presentation, then the board will have 5 minutes to ask you any questions. Please introduce the name of your group and have all members state their full names. This meeting is being recorded, so we will need you to speak loudly and clearly. You may begin when you are ready.
Good evening. My name is Erin Mason. I am the Black Student Union Advisor from Somerset Academy, the LOSI campus. I just wanted to say real quick before he does the presentation is he is newly appointed, our newly appointed Black Student Union president. He has been with us for 2 years, but our president stepped down, so he wanted to take this position, and I think he's a great person to do this and do the presentation for us.
Hello, I am Maddox Hall. So I'm going to begin with our mission statement. The mission of the Black Student Union is to promote a positive and productive representation of the African American community on and off the Somerset LOSI campus. We promote proactive leadership, scholarship, community overreach, and student empowerment. We embrace our culture, heritage, unity, and the appreciation of our diversity. Engaging students in a positive, creative, accepting environment is one of our most important factors in creating tomorrow's workforce and producing society. At Somerset Academy LOSI, we take pride in providing this environment within the Black Student Union Club. So this will be our first time asking for a grant. And then we are winning the grant. We are requesting $2,000. It will be spent on supplies for our care packages. We have pledged about 55 to 60 hours for this project. We will continue our volunteer hours throughout the year. And then for each supply, so we're hoping to make care packages for 62 to 100 people. So for our overall packaging will be $80. For our toothbrushes, it will be $152. For our travel size toothpaste will be $249.40. For our deodorant, it will be $349.40. For our body wash, it will be $249.50. For our lotion, it will be $213. For travel size shampoo and conditioner, $315.33. For our mouthwash, $153.50. For our first aid kits, we $237.87 for our total leading to $2,000. And then, so we will have adults work in this project. We will work together on delivering and distributing and building stronger community ties. We will be empowered with real work skills like teamwork and problem solving while the adults assist us and oversee the project. We are looking to donate these to homeless children at the Shannon West Homeless Youth Center. The location is 408 West Bonanza Road. We've already contacted them. So funding this project is vital because it will directly address the urgent need of homeless youth Fostering community engagement and empowerment, funding this project is an investment in both immediate relief for homeless youth and the long-term strength of our community. It addresses critical needs, builds empathy, and empowers individuals to create lasting positive changes. This will also be good for our community at Somerset Losi because we do have homeless children who attend our school. I'm done.
Thank you for sharing your Why Not project idea with us. At this time, our grant review board may ask any follow-up questions. Does anyone on the board have any question?
Member Buma, how much are you asking for?
$2,000.
And if you don't get the full amount that you were asking for, will you still be able to do your project?
Yes.
Member Martin, I apologize if you already mentioned this, but where exactly were the homeless care packages going to? What, like boys and girls or like homeless shelter, where exactly?
Excuse me, Shannon West Homeless Youth Center.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Member Cruz, so how many participants will you have in not only the creation of the care packages, but like the distribution of the care packages?
We have approximately 25 people.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Chair Birch, do you think you'd be able to create the desired amount of care packages, or even just continue with the project at all, if you don't get the amount you're requesting?
Yes, I feel like we would. We would just have lesser packages made, but in general, yes, we would have enough.
Member Buma, I have another question. What has been the hardest part planning your project?
Could you say that one more time?
What is the hardest part planning your project?
I feel like we have a good community and a lot of resources. I feel like each step will be easy. I can't think of any like hard step currently.
Chair Birch, how exactly do you personally feel connected to this project?
Because each year is like special to me because each year my family will go out and give, because we love blankets, we will go out and give blankets to each homeless person that we can. And then on Christmas Eve, we will go give hot chocolate. So I feel special to this also because we have homeless people at our school. So I feel like it also like helps that build the community and the strength.
Does anyone on the board have any other questions or comments?
Vice Chair Sarkisian, no questions, but I just want to say good job for doing this with your team, and I hope it goes well for you guys.
Thank you.
Any other questions or comments? The YNAP Grant Review Board will be voting on the recommended YNAP funding awards at a later meeting. The YNAP Board will be presenting those recommendations to the Las Vegas City Council on February 19th, 2025. Tara Manor will notify your group with information about the YNAP Board's recommendations within the next 3 weeks. If you have any questions before then, please contact Tara and she will assist you. We thank you again for your time and your presentation.
Chair Manor here, that concludes the presentations for the night.
Okay, on to agenda item number 5, citizen participation. Public comment during this portion of the agenda must be limited to matters within the jurisdiction of the board. No subject may be acted upon by the board unless that subject is on the agenda and is scheduled for action. If you wish to be heard, come forward and give your name for the record. The amount of discussion on any single subject, as well as the amount of time any single speaker is allowed, may be limited. Seeing none. On to agenda item number 6, adjournment. This meeting is now adjourned.